The sun has faded, Winona, but do not fear. It's time to turn on the light on Westmark Cable Studio 6. But beware, your worst comedy nightmares are about to come true, as live we present Light at Night.
Now that Maggie's back in town, look out, old Maggie's back. Not bad. How'd that sound to you guys in there? Jim Pitts, our audio man, Matt Bass, our director. That sound all right in there? How'd it sound?
How's it supposed to sound?
Cute, Bass. Just have Jim cue it up to the beginning. We'll take it from the top. We want this big number to open the show to be just perfect. And I don't know what you think, Matt, but I think this was a great idea. Don't you? Just fantastic.
Oh, yeah, this is a really good idea.
Yeah, I thought so. Al singing Mac the Knife on the premiere of Light at Night. Are we queued up? We ready to go here?
Oh, we are going.
This is going to be fun. Mac the Knife. People are going to love it. Oh, the shark day has such teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white.
Oh my God, what the hell is Al doing now?
Oh, hi, Heather.
Hi.
He's got some harebrained, crazy idea that he's going to sing Mac the Knife on our premiere show.
But he can't sing.
Look, you know that, I know that. He's the boss. You tell him he can't sing.
I don't care who the boss is. He's singing. He's going to ruin the premiere show Light at Night. He sang on our last show, The Talk Winona. That was bad enough. Jim, what do you think of all this?
I just do what I'm told, Heather.
You both are gutless wimps. I'll take care of this one.
Go right ahead.
Lies a body, just oozing life.
Now,
Heather, how dare you interrupt me? I'm rehearsing my big number to open the show.
Al, you don't need to sing. We have professionals coming for our premiere show all the way from Illinois. You don't need to sing.
Yeah, but it's our premiere show. It'll be fun to have myself opening the show and singing.
Fun for you, nobody else.
Watch it, Logan.
Listen, Light, for 2.5 years on the Talk Winona, I let you insult me, get cheap laughs at my expense, and all because I wanted that show to succeed. I want this show to succeed too, so take my advice, don't sing.
Heather, I appreciate your concern. I appreciate your advice. But as long as I'm producing this show, I'll decide who sings and who doesn't, okay?
Fine, have it your way. You're embarrassing yourself.
I will. Guys, sorry about that interruption. Don't mind Heather. Jim, why don't you cue it up from the top? I'm sorry for the interruption, but we got to do it again. We got to make this perfect for our opening show. Okay, so just play it whenever you're ready. We'll get it right this time, I think. Oh, the shark thing has such teeth, dear, and he keeps it out of sight. Just a jackknife.
Guess our singing crew's all washed up. Live from Studio 6, turn on the light, Winona. It's Light at Night.
Westmark Cable Studio 6 presents Light at Night, starring your host, Al Light, and co-starring me, your announcer, Jill Hansel. And featuring the lightheaded players Eric, not Dan Blocker Haas, Linnell, Masters and Johnson, Matt, the Sleaze, Sheesby, AJ, not Chickens, Hawkins, and Heather, I Like Leather, Logan. Premiere edition of Light at Night, we feature talent presentations from Mike Williamson and Larry Higgs. They'll be live in our studio. A Sid Morey sketch as they review the movies. Another sketch entitled Al Light and the Four Dorks. The Studio 6 crew wheel, plus phone calls to several pizza parlors to find out who has the fastest delivery in town. All this and much, much more. I know, you asked for Bud Light, but all we have is a stale hose. I know, you asked for Bud Light, but all we have is a stale hose. I know, you asked for Bud Light, but all we have is a stale host for Light at Night. And I know, host for Light at Night.
Edition. And we're ready for our brand new show. Hey, I towel off quickly, Shees. How fast can you towel off?
I like staying wet.
Matt the Slee Sheesby. We'll see him a little bit later in the show, as well as many of the fine crew members here at Westmark Cable Studio 6.
Fine.
This is the premiere edition of Light at Night, replacing the former Talk of Winona. But fear not, Winona. Talk of Winona will run for an eternity. Uh-oh, I hear moans throughout the city. Will run for an eternity for ever and ever at the same time, same channel, right here, Westmark Cable Studio 6. Plus, now, you can tune in live Monday nights at 8 o'clock, replayed Tuesday also at 8 for Light at Night. Are we excited? Okay, they get a bonus. They get a bonus.
Bonus!
Why Light at Night? Well, we wanted to expand what we've been doing for the past 2.5 years on the Talk of Winona, hopefully make it a little bit better, a little bit longer. We've had 2.5 years of rehearsal, basically, so now maybe we can actually put together a semi-professional show. I doubt it, but we'll give it a try. Plus, we figured you weren't watching us for 30 minutes each and every week. Why not have you watch us for 60 minutes each and every week? So
yeah, I like
we'll do it that way. How would the show compare with the Talk of Winona? Hey, don't sweat it. If you like the Talk of Winona, it's going to be very similar. We'll still be doing top 10 lists. We'll still have the Studio 6 crew wheel. You can win big, valuable prizes. Don't sweat it.
Big!
And perhaps most importantly, we'll still be insulting Heather Logan plenty of times each and every episode. Just a new set, not Shet. Shet's getting close to something we can't say on TV. A new set, 60 minutes rather than 30 minutes, and hopefully a little funnier. In other words, just a half hour of the same old crap we've been doing for 2.5 years. Anyway, to get you comfortable, because this is probably a shock, you're used to the Talk of Winona, the new set, the new opening, everything's different. We want to get you comfortable. We want you to feel good. Let's do an old-fashioned Talk of Winona top 10 list. Sound good, everyone?
Yeah!
Let's do it. Our category tonight for our top 10 list, before we get on with the big shoe tonight, top 10 rejected titles for this show, Light at Night. Let's do it. Once again, the top 10 rejected titles for Light at Night, titles we did not choose. Drum roll, please, and number 10, The Skinny Dork Show. Yeah! Number 9, The Talk of Winona 2. Number 8, Late Night with Al Letterman. Number 7, my favorite, DJ Jazzy Jill and the Fresh Al program. Number 6, The Talk of Goodview, Homer, and Minnesota City.
Let's bring to it.
Number 5, Nightmare on 4th and Johnson Street. Number 4, 60 minutes of insulting Heather Logan. Number 3, our risque one, Al Does Winona. Number 2, Talk of Winona, The Next Generation. And the number 1 rejected title for Light at Night, Crap. Top 10 list tonight. Yay!
I like it.
Hopefully you feel a little bit more comfortable with the surroundings now that we've done a top 10 list. And to get you even more comfortable, the woman who has announced Talk of Winona for the past several months, well, she's back to announce Light at Night. We're happy to have her. We couldn't do the show without the woman of your dreams and my dreams, the one, the only, all the way from Seoul, South Korea, a woman who epitomizes the term sidekick, Jill Hansel and Gretel. Come on in, Jill. Have a seat. Let me get rid of my blue card.
I have one right here.
You have a blue card? What's your blue card say?
Nothing.
What are you feeling me for, Jill?
I was wondering
Look
if
at
you
you
were
have
still
theme
wet
music.
or not.
Did you hear the theme music?
No, it wasn't.
Jim, re-cue that up, and in a couple minutes we'll ask to re-heal. Oh, yeah, I think he's having problems with that card. Just let it play through, and when we hear it again, we'll point it out. Anyway,
I was just making sure if you were still wet or not. You
Still
know,
wet
that
or
was nice
not?
dousing there.
Just
by
a little
Heather.
damp. There's
I
damp spots.
I really enjoyed that part.
Did you enjoy that part?
Yeah.
I bet you wish you were there. There it is. You like the theme music?
That's not Korean music, though, I don't think. It's more Chinese, I
The sound effects album says chopsticks.
think. Do you know how to play chopsticks on the piano?
No, my cousin does. He'll be out performing in a little bit.
Will you performing that?
Yes. Jill, you excited about the new show?
Well, of course I am, Al.
What else are you excited about?
I think
Excited
that's
to be
it.
back to school?
No,
You had a good holiday?
of course I did. I spent it with you, Al.
That's right. Jill and I had Christmas together with Eric Haas, your roommate Billy Joel, her boyfriend,
Greg.
Greg. Can we mention his name too? I saw Greg on the campus today.
Did you? Did you say hi to
Yeah,
him?
he was studying in front of Coach Hosier. I don't know what that's all about. Coach says you got to study in my office to make sure it gets done, I guess.
Yeah.
And we played cards, and Greg lost his butt to me in poker.
Not his butt, Billy's
Well,
butt.
He lost, but it was Billy Joel's money.
Betting Billy Joe?
Close. We're getting down there,
And I'll
man.
play
Didn't have
any
any
day of the
money.
week, you bet.
They lost all their money to Al.
And you went home for New Year's. Was that fun?
Yeah, I went to a Timberwolves game.
Did you? Was that fun?
Yeah, 126-106. Anytime they score over 100 points, it's a plus.
And they win usually.
I know.
And to
Seattle
go to a
Supersonics.
Timberwolves game and win, they're rare. We got to keep going with the show. Now, last Talk of Winona episode, the final
Right.
episode,
When were you
we introduced this
saying?
set. Well, I have an apology, Jill, and I'm probably going to disappoint a lot of people out there. But we were so busy getting ready for this show and planning and getting it all organized, I never got time to do the other part of the set.
Al, what do you mean? You guys use the same old set again? What have you been doing?
Well, I know we don't want to use that old Talk of Winona set. So what I did was I had a couple minutes and I was cramming in this book that I had back in college about television and stuff. And I remembered a couple old tricks. And I think we could probably whip up a new set here for the show.
A brand new set?
A brand new set for the
In
show.
a few seconds or within the hour that we're going to be on the show?
I think we can do it in a couple seconds. Trust me, Jill, I've been reading my old college book.
Al, are you feeling well?
I'm feeling, I graduated from Winona State University, Jill, so
That doesn't
you
tell
know
you anything.
I have a great education. I can do anything.
Masters, right?
Anyway, let's go over to the new set and
All right.
see what we can whip up.
What kind of magic
Let's
can
go.
you do, Al?
Well, here we are, Jill. Take a good look. This is going to be the last time you see the old Talk of Winona set. Because through the magic of television, it's going to disappear, just like...
Nice trick, Al. Can I try that?
Sure, but first I'd like to get the walls up for our new set. What do you think about for Light at Night? We go with, I don't know, what do you think about a blue and gray motif?
I like it, Al, but I think maybe we should add some bright gold and maybe some white trim to add some brightness to the set. What do you think?
You got it, babe. Here we go. You like?
I like, especially the wall hangings, Al, but when's it going to be my turn?
Well, I suppose you have to sit on the sofa all the time, so why don't you create your own sofa?
Okay, well, how about this?
Not bad, not bad. Now it's my turn to select my desk. What do you think of this? This desk is nice, Jill. It's got more curves than you, Hansel.
Shut up, Al. You know, one thing this set does need is a fireplace, nice and cozy, right here. How's that?
Looks great, but you know what it needs? It needs a nice, cozy, safe fire. In other words, one of those fake television fires. Something along this line. There, that's perfect now, Jill. What do you think of the new Light at Night set?
Looks great, Al, especially this fireplace and dog Rex, who's my
Dog Rex.
favorite.
We're ready to begin the big show. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this short time out, and we'll have more Light at Night. The show's about to begin.
into some financial problems, and I couldn't make my payment on my Citibank bill.
Mr. Wilson called our 24 hours customer service line and told us about a sick family member.
My little boy, Joey, he needed a kidney operation. Now he's on a dialysis machine.
I assured Mr. Wilson that we get tons of prank calls of people trying to get out of their payments.
I called their 1-800 number, hoping I could make some kind of arrangement.
After Mr. Wilson's call, arrangements were easily made. We garnished his wages.
If it weren't for Citibank, my financial problems wouldn't be such a mess.
Citibank, if you've got a problem, we don't care.
Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night.
Now you see it. Now you don't.
Sorry, nothing up there but sky.
It's not just a new aircraft. It's a new technology called stealth, and it will make an airplane all but invisible to radar. So if you want a career in tomorrow's technology, take a close look at the Air Force, because sometimes the biggest opportunities are the hardest to see.
Still nothing, sir.
Aim high. Air Force.
I'm Attorney General Skip Humphrey. I want you to know that it's a crime to receive cable TV service without paying for it. That means those who have unauthorized hookups or bootleg cable boxes are breaking the law. Those laws are being enforced, and there are serious consequences for cable TV theft. So if you think you're getting a free ride, maybe it's time to think again.
For more information on cable theft, contact your local cable company.
Hey, come on, man. Take a hit. Well, are you going to the game tonight? That's it. Just change the subject and walk away.
One thing kids haven't been taught in school is how to resist taking drugs.
To be popular. He was really messed up.
That's changed because now there's DARE,
How would you say no if
the National Drug Education Program that's taught in elementary schools.
Because I can't afford to get
So kids learn to never take drugs.
Because I want to live the best possible life.
DARE, Drug Abuse Resistance Education, teaching kids to never take drugs.
Wrapped up like a douche, another runner in the night. Blinded by the light. She got down, but she never brought time. She's gonna make it to the night.
Hello and welcome back to The Light at Night. What are we? 20 minutes into the show, we're still alive. Whew. We're out here in the front office of Westmark Cable, 127 West 4th Street, and the reason we're out here rather than out at our new set, we'll get back there, is we needed plenty of desks and plenty of phones because as a public service to you, Winona, we are going to find out who has the fastest pizza delivery in town. And here to help us are several people. First off and foremost, your favorite from the Talk of Winona, now at Light at Night, one of our light-headed players, none other than the lovely Heather I Like Leather Logan. Hi, Heather.
Hi, Al.
How are you tonight?
I'm just great.
Are you excited about our new show?
Yeah, I think it's a lot better than the talk.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think makes it better?
That you're not on as much.
Oh, okay. We spread the wealth of camera time. Anyway, Heather, which pizza company are you representing?
Well, I'm not representing them, but I'm calling them Giovanni's.
Giovanni's.
Uh-huh.
You're not representing them?
No.
Okay, that means if Giovanni's gets here first, I don't have to give you anything. Exactly. Okay. Next off, we have none other than another light-headed player you'll see on the show a little later, the lovely Linnell Masters and Johnson. Linnell, who are you representing?
I'm representing Papa John's.
Papa John's, a Winona State favorite, you know.
Always.
Recently remodeled?
And it looks great.
Does it look great?
Yeah, it sure does.
And you are representing them, right?
I am representing them, so if they win, I get something.
They don't even know you're calling.
Yeah, well, they will soon.
Okay, next off we have the equally lovely Danielle Paradise, all the way from Highland Park, Minnesota. Danielle, you just got back into town.
Yeah, I did.
You came all this way just for our premiere show, didn't you?
Sure, yeah.
You were going to stay another day in the cities, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, okay. I was going to give you a bonus if you were real enthusiastic, but I guess not.
I am.
Okay, who are you representing pizza-wise tonight?
Sammy's Pizza. I am representing them.
So you want to win, too?
Yes, I do.
Well, you should represent them. I see you over at the all-you-can-eat buffet all the time.
Every day.
Every day, that's what I figured. And she gets her, what is it, $2.99 worth? And finally, a very special guest all the way from my hometown of Elbert Lee, Minnesota, my beloved cousin, James Erickson. James, thanks for driving down.
Not a problem.
And which pizza company are you representing, James?
Pizza Productions.
Pizza Productions. Have you ever heard of Pizza Productions?
No, I haven't.
You ever heard of Giovanni's?
Nope.
You ever heard of Sammy's Pizza?
No.
Have you ever heard of Papa John's?
Nope.
Have you ever been in Winona?
No.
Are you ever coming back to Winona?
I doubt it.
I doubt it. Thanks a lot, James. James is going to call Pizza Production. Here are the rules of tonight's contest. At the same time, they will dial these companies. Whoever comes first, that delivery man is going to win very valuable prizes right here on Westmark Cable Studio 6. They are all going to order a small cheese pizza. Now, if there's a minimum order, get enough pop to cover the minimum. We're not giving away any free money here, all right, guys? Okay, a small cheese pizza. First delivery man here wins valuable prizes. You, Winona, get to find out who has the fastest pizza delivery in town. Not necessarily the best pizza. We'll do a taste contest maybe some other night. But at least the fastest pizza in town. Are you guys ready? On your marks. Get set. Dial them phones. And while we're waiting for the pizza man to arrive, we have much, much more right here on The Light at Night. And we are going to start with some of our fine musical talent. And let me tell you, you're in for a treat. We were rehearsing earlier, and this music sounds fantastic. We're going to start off with my cousin Mike Williamson, who you've seen on the Talk of Winona via videotape several times. Well, tonight, he's driven all the way from Rockford, Illinois to be live in our studio, and he's going to start our music off as he performs a great rendition of a song you're probably familiar with entitled, It Would Take a Strong, Strong Man. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Williamson. All right.
Tomorrow I'm gonna let you know. But when I think about leaving, I think about losing the only one I ever knew. Every time I think of you, my heart keeps shaking, my hands start shaking, and you know, it would take a strong, strong man to ever let you go. To ever let you go. My heart's been hurting when I see you flirting every night out on the floor. I keep thinking maybe tomorrow you'll grow to love me more. When I think about leaving, I think about losing the only one I ever loved. Every time I think of you, my heart and my hands are shaking, and you know, it would take a strong, strong man to ever let you go, to ever let you go. Well, I tried to resist you when you're gone. All I ever do is miss you. Anyone in love would know. Anyone with half a heart could never let you go. No, my hands are shaking, yeah. Oh, but when I think about leaving, I think about losing the only one I ever loved. Can't you tell me, why do you hurt me? Well, I guess some people never see, especially a fool like me. My heart starts aching, my hands keep shaking, and you know, it would take a strong,
Good job, Mike. You're going to come back and do another song a little later, right?
I'll be back, Al.
All right, and before we get to that, as well as many other things coming up in the next 40 minutes or so here at Light at Night, our next presentation is a special little videotape. Sid and Maury, you might remember them from the Talk of Winona, a couple of older gentlemen, where they've gone out, they've started their own show reviewing movies. And with the help of Carish Theaters, Cine 4, it's Excellence Theaters now, Cine 4, we'd like to thank them for their cooperation as we were able to videotape this segment in their theater. And right now, let's go to our little rendition of Sid and Maury and the movies.
And I'm Maury from the Bloomer Advance.
Huh?
What?
You say something?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, never mind.
Let's take a look at our first movie.
Okay.
Our first movie is about the love between a man and his dog. It's called Morris and I. Let's watch a few clips and enjoy. You could just feel the love. The editing, the film techniques used in this movie.
Oh, I just loved it. It was I cried from the start to the finish. It was a beautiful piece of work.
I love it brought out all the love in me about how a man can love his dog and a dog can love his man.
I cried through the whole thing from start to finish.
Excellent job. Let's go on to our next film.
Thank you. I'll take over now for you, Maury.
Oh, that sounds good.
Our next film is a story about an outcast who goes and shoots everybody at Christmas. It's an action-adventure film called Rebel Without Santa Claus. So let's take a look. When he shot all the people at the shopping mall, I mean, seriously, nobody buys that kind of junk anymore anyway. I would have shot him to begin with. Totally unbelievable.
Obviously, you know nothing about society today.
Huh?
It was... What?
Did you say something?
I didn't say nothing. I said, obviously, you know nothing about society today. It was a film about a man who was so upset with Christmas and about what people think about Christmas that he took his frustrations out on the mall.
Just because he was a bad boy all year and Santa just get him coal in the stockings, no reason why you should go shooting everybody. I hated this one.
Well, I like this flick.
Yeah,
let's go on to our next one. Our next film is about a lady of the street who meets a millionaire and falls in love with him even though she's not supposed to. It's called Pretty Woman. Let's take a look at it. We must have put Dirty Woman in the projector by mistake. We're gonna finish watching this one, and we'll... Are you okay? Did you say something?
I didn't say no. Did you see that film?
We're gonna continue watching this one, and we'll let you know how it goes next week. Let's review our clips. The first one, Morris and I liked it, but not that much. I gave it 1 leg up.
But I gave it 2 legs up.
He gave it 2 legs
I
up.
thought it was a beautiful comedy.
Okay, on to our next movie, Rebel Without Santa Claus. Sid hated it. Gave it no legs up. I thought it was the best movie of the year. I gave it 2 legs up.
I gave it a leg down. You don't know what you're talking about.
And this last one, well, we'll get back to you next week, although so far it looks pretty good.
I'm going to give it both legs up.
Until next time, I'm Maury.
And I'm Sid. We're at the movies.
With Maury and Sid.
No, it's Sid and Maury.
Okay.
At the movies with Sid and
Maury. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Sid and Maury and the movies. Everything's coming together at once, Joe. We've got a winner here. All right, come on, sir. Come on, sir. Fastest pizza delivery in town. Which pizza place are you from?
Giovanni's.
Giovanni's is our winner. All right. How fast was that? About 20 minutes. We have Dave on hold. We got to get to the phone. Let's see. Here's our small cheese pizza. Take that, Jill.
Daniel?
Cheese, tip the man a little later. Hold on. We got prizes for you, sir.
Lucky lady in the 4th race.
The first prize, dime a dozen. They were giving these away at the store. Minnesota Vikings sweater. There you go, sir. The only thing cheaper was a Green Bay Packer sweater, but we got one of them. Nice pair of gloves. We don't want you cold driving that pizza truck. Collector's edition, Steamboat Days, little cooler, warmer, whatever you want to use it
What
for.
year is that, Al?
1988. You like to barbecue? Yeah. Barbecuing recipes, sir.
Give him the box.
Here is, just another little sweater. Have fun. Wall Drug, South Dakota. Another little cooler. You can warm something and cool something at the same time. Finally, a typewriter ribbon. You do a lot of typing, sir?
Not really.
What's your name?
Dan.
Dan from Giovanni's. How long you worked there?
Almost a year.
All right, Giovanni's a great place.
Yeah. Matt, I'll follow him
now.
out.
Take your prizes. Thanks a lot, Giovanni's. Where's the fastest pizza delivery in town?
Give him the box, Al. Put his stuff in there.
Oh, yeah, you can put his box in there. Oh, you're so thoughtful,
I
Jill.
know. What am I
You are-
dropping him in the snow?
Dave's beeping at me. Let's get to it. Dave Sauer, former announcer of this very the Talk of Winona, this very program, is waiting on the line. He has called. Dave, we had the fastest pizza deliverer in town. It turned out to be Giovanni's.
Well, that's great. Giovanni's is
Hi,
also the best tasting pizza, Al, and especially when it's free.
Especially when it's free. We called 4 pizza places. Giovanni's got here the quickest.
Who's eating it all?
Who's eating it all?
Me.
We are.
Free?
Yeah. What do you think, Dave, of our new show?
I think the new show is beautiful, Al. Got it live via satellite up here. We're on a...
Way over at Lake Forest, huh?
That's right.
That's right.
Forest Lake.
Are you enjoying it or not as good without you announcing the show?
Well, I don't know, Al. The new set is just overwhelming me, and I'm forgetting about my loss.
And Jill does an adequate job. You have to admit that much.
Adequate. That's a good word.
Adequate, Al. That's not what you said yesterday.
Well, I was trying to butter her up yesterday, Dave. You're always my favorite. You know that.
I know, Al.
And you're coming this weekend, and you're going to help us out with a Windhawk basketball game and some women's gymnastics over at the Warriors gymnasium.
That's right. I'm always excited to do gymnastics, Al.
Okay.
Why, Dave?
Give us some parting comments about our show. Some sage advice from a wizened, experienced TV vet.
I have a little bit of advice for Jill.
What's that?
Jill, don't get too secure in your position.
Dave could come back in any moment.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks a lot for the phone call, Dave.
We'll see you this weekend.
Yeah, guess what? We're running way over.
As usual.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised. Thanks, Dave. We'll see you this weekend.
Okay.
All right,
Bye, Dave.
Dave Sauer.
Woo! Look.
Still one of my... Oh, the pizza's getting cold. Let's eat some pizza. We'll take a time out. When we come back, much, much more right here. Light at Night. Stay tuned.
Want to come up and play with the pros? Can't do it if you stay down with drugs. Because flying an F-18 at 500 miles an hour with the Navy's Blue Angels means you're at the top of your game. And the only way to get there is to stay in school and stay drug-free. 'Cause flying, like living, is a life or drug situation.
Sunday nights on TCI Cable Studio 6, it's Winona Sports Talk. Tune in live at 7 p.m. as I'll talk to coaches and players involved in the local sports scene.
And each week I'll give you scores and highlights from collegiate and prep levels.
Also, each week we'll take your phone calls to discuss local, regional, or national sports.
Plus Sports Talk Trivia giving you a chance to win. So tune in live Sundays at 7 p.m., replayed Mondays at 6 for Winona Sports Talk on TCI Cable Studio 6. Serving Winona with the finest in local programming.
Hi, I'm Dave Dickey from Home 101 Radio. Join me each week on TCI Cable Studio 6 for Talking Issues in Winona, a 30-minute discussion on the news and events happening in our community. Watch us live Tuesday evenings at 7 and replayed Wednesday evening at 6. It's Talking Issues in Winona, every week on TCI Cable Studio 6, produced by Home 101 Radio, together serving Winona with the finest in local programming.
You're watching TCI of Southern Minnesota Studio 6, serving Winona with the finest in local programming.
Light at Night, welcome back to the show.
Good pizza, Al.
We're running over, Jill, but it's our first show. We can go over an hour, our premiere show.
Al, we're going to go over an hour every show. Doesn't
We
matter.
always went over a half hour. One thing, I got a bone to pick with you, Jill. We made this big set. It's just perfect. Matt, I think you know what I'm going to allude to
I think
here.
I know
Something
what you
about
are,
a
too.
photo. Maybe you could set up on it when I get to it. But we worked hard on this set. Everyone pitched in and did their little jobs, with the exception of the golden child over here.
Al,
Little
that
Miss
is
Jill
my
Hansel.
baby picture.
I asked for a picture to go with my picture of 3rd or 4th grade. That's me in 4th grade with the buzz head. You got a shot, Matt, of me first? Let's take it. There's Al. Isn't he cute? 4th grade.
Look at that space between his teeth.
Something like 6 months ago, I said, Jill, get me a photo
6 months ago.
within the next 6 months. But you didn't perform.
I
Pan
did
on
too.
over. All we got is a frame with some fake baby in
No,
it.
that's my baby
Let's
picture.
take a look at it here.
That's my baby picture. I just changed a lot since I was a baby.
Two for $5. Boy, the cost of adoption's gone way down, hasn't it?
That's my baby picture, Al.
So you let me down, Jill.
Al, that's my baby picture, I'm telling you.
No,
Yes,
no.
it is. I just changed a
Not
lot
your
since I was
baby
a
picture.
baby.
Next up on the show, we got to call Banger's Pub. They don't know we're calling, but we're going to call them.
We are?
I think people think the crew wheel's starting because the lines are all lighting up.
The crew wheel is not
This isn't
starting
the crew wheel.
right now.
We're making a phone call.
To
We'll get to the
Banger's
crew
Pub.
wheel a little bit later. I got to get permission before we put him on the speakerphone.
Shh, everybody quiet. Call the right number?
I hope so. Hello. Hi. Who am I talking to? Jim. Is this Banger's
Banger's
Pub? I must have the wrong number.
Oh,
Is this 452-4606?
Al.
Oh, I misdialed, Jill. Sorry, sir.
Oh, what's new? He misdialed.
Ask him what was for dinner.
Late Night with Al Letterman. I can't do
Yeah,
a show
you
and
always dial the wrong number, Al. Always.
Dork.
the Skinny Dork Show.
Got him now?
Hi, who am I talking to? Robert, we're doing a little cable show here on Westmark Cable in town. Do you mind if I put your voice on the air? Okay, hang on here. He's going to let us talk to us. Hi, Robert, you there?
I'm right here.
Hi, my name is Al Light. We're premiering a new show called Light at Night on Westmark Cable Studio 6. You don't happen to have it on in the bar there, do you?
Oh, we're watching the Gophers on ESPN.
Are they winning?
Come on.
Are they winning?
Are they winning?
It just started. Turn it on.
Oh, quick.
It's great.
Let's quit the show, turn on the on ESPN.
ESPN.
I tell you what, turn it to Channel 6 just for this interview.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Get the bar teed off.
I can't. I had all these guys watching the game.
Oh, turn it on. Turn it on. They're going to be on TV here in a minute.
Who's going to be on TV?
Their voices.
Oh, the voices will be?
I don't
Al, hey,
It'll only
Kyle.
take 2 minutes, Robert.
Al.
Yeah.
Look at Channel 6 one. This
Turn
is
it-
Light at Night.
Turn it on Channel 6. Hi. Hi, everyone at Banger's Pub.
Are they there, Robert?
Yes. How you doing, Al?
Really good. How's everyone doing at Bangers? Yell, scream, holler.
How you guys doing?
Really good.
Lot of people at
Robert. Now I hear it, Robert. Robert, we'd like to give away a free month of movie service. If someone is already wired up to cable and they have the initials of, let's go with AL, because that's my initials. Anyone with the first one with the initials AL who has cable that gets up to you, Robert, will give a free month of movie service.
Nobody's making a move, Al.
Isn't there no one with the...
Pardon me?
Okay. And no one there, Robert, with the initials AL?
Yes, not.
Okay, anyone with the letter Z in their
First
name.
name spelled A-L.
What's that?
I said, who'd want a name with like Al anyway?
Thanks, Robert. I think I'll take care of the jokes, all right?
That's okay, Al.
Robert, how about anyone with a Z in either their first or last names?
Got one.
Got one. Bring him up to the bar. Put him on the phone, Robert.
It's a she.
Who is it?
It's a female. A woman, a young woman. She's coming to the phone.
Okay, bring her to the phone, Robert. Thanks a lot for all your help here, all right?
You bet.
All right, bring the young woman to the phone.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name, ma'am?
James Astro.
James Astro and then Zastrel?
Yeah.
Spell that last name, Jane.
Z-A-S-T-R-O-W.
Okay, do you have cable television?
No.
You don't have cable television? I can't give you a free month of movie service unless you have cable, Jane.
I can't help it.
Well, Jane, we're going to have an after-show party at yesterday's starting about 9:30, 10, the way the show's running. And if you come down, we'll at least buy you a free drink.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll see you there, Jane. Say hi to everyone at Rascals and tell them I forgive them. Bangers. Tell them, we did a show from Rascals. It's on my mind. Jane, tell them I'll forgive them for watching the Gopher game. I might do the same thing. But next week, I want to see Light at Night in the bar on Monday night, all right?
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Jane. Jane Zastro? Was that the name? Zastro.
Zastro.
We couldn't get a win. She doesn't have cable. If we don't have cable, we can't upgrade them. That's too bad.
Al, you just get the wrong people all the time. What's wrong with you?
I don't know, Jill.
Al, what time is it?
My life is a mess.
It's
I don't
quarter
know.
to
We're
9.
15 minutes over on a 55-minute show.
I can't believe
it or
this.
not. Let's get back to some music, and this is some great music. We have Mr. Larry Higgs, who is also from Rockford, Illinois, and he's a good old country boy, and he knows a lot about bars like Bangers, and he's performed in a few and sang in a few. In fact, I think his first song this evening of 2 songs he's about to perform is a good old bar song. And with no further ado, we'll chat with him a little bit later. Let's get to Larry Higgs. And Larry, I'll let you introduce your first song. Take the pleasure of it.
Well, thank you, Al, and let me add that you have got a crazy crew here.
Thank you.
But I have brought with me a song that I would like to dedicate especially to your crew's first night. And also for all the gang at Bangers tonight, we can do that too. And the fine people from the great city of Chicago.
Larry, actually, I think Bangers, you should write a verse with Banger in it. That would almost fit in this song.
There's a possibility. Let me do the song and we'll see if you have any ideas.
Okay.
The whole gang of Bangers, Chicago, and the whole crew here at what's the name of the show?
Light at Night.
Light at Night.
We'll make the sign bigger next week, Larry.
Well, I used to work in Chicago in a department store. I thought I did a pretty good job, but I don't work there anymore. Cause a lady came in for a girdle one day. I asked her what kind she wore. Rubber, she said, and rubber I did. Now I don't work there anymore. I used to work in Chicago in a department store. Well, I thought I did a pretty good job. I don't work there anymore. See, a lady came in for a salad one day, and I asked her what kind she'd enjoy. Caesar, she said, and Caesar I did, and I don't work there anymore. And I used to work in Chicago in a department store, and I thought I did just a pretty good job. I don't work there anymore. Cause a lady came in for a hat one day, and I asked her what kind she wore. Felt, she said, that's what I did. Now I don't work there anymore. I used to work in Chicago in a department store, and I thought I did just a pretty good job. I don't work there anymore. Now a lady came in for a lawnmower one day. Asked her what kind she'd enjoy. I'd like a writer, she said, and a writer I did. And I don't work there anymore. I used to work in Chicago in a department store, and I thought I did just a pretty good job. I don't work there anymore. You see, a lady came in for refreshments one day, so I asked her what she'd enjoy. Liquor, she said. Yeah, I don't work there anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, good job. That guy used to work in Chicago. That guy used to work in Chicago.
We're among friends.
Hey, we're among friends.
Oh,
you
great.
know, we got a lot of Chicago people in this town.
I didn't
What's
know
St.
that.
Mary's? About 50-50? 50-50 Chicago and other places.
Well, they may blackball.
Larry, we have something to announce, something a little bit special. Not only did you come up to sing on our show, but you came up on your birthday.
Birthday, yes, we're gonna have a great party later, as a matter of fact.
We're going to have a great party later. And Larry, do you want to reveal your age, or are we keeping that a secret?
We're trying to keep that as best I can a secret because 26.
26.
You were tipped off.
And we have a little surprise for you too, Larry.
A present?
Heather, I Like Leather Logan, went out earlier
Heather?
today
That's her present?
and brought you a little cake. Let's do it.
She's not going to throw that, I hope.
Can I tell a story?
Happy birthday to you.
We got to sing Happy Birthday and get a shot of the cake. Jeez, get a shot of the cake.
Larry, when I ordered this cake today, I ordered it over the phone, and I said, I need a cake just a white cake. It has a guitar in it. I want to say Happy Birthday, Larry. So I ordered it, and I go to the bakery.
When she
and I
gets done with this
say,
story, we're going to be a half hour over.
I'm sorry.
Heather likes
So I
to
went
go.
to the bakery, and I'm not going to reveal any names, but I get there, and it said Happy Birthday, Mary.
Oh, are you kidding?
No, but I made him change it.
Well, sometimes I dress a little different. Yeah, it'll work.
Bring it back a little later. We'll
Well,
eat that,
thank you. That was very
we'll eat that at
pleasant
yesterday's
surprise.
with the after show party. And Larry, that's tequila cake.
Tequila cake?
Yeah, you'll find a dead worm on the bottom. you tend to like tequila quite a bit, don't you?
Well, dead worms. Yes, I do. I have had an experience with tequila. Nothing I want to talk about, but a couple experiences.
Speaking of experiences,
Experiences.
I hear we're lucky to have you celebrating your birthday today on a more serious note now, and we're lucky to have you here singing, period. I understand that this past summer you had a pretty close experience with the afterlife.
It was almost the big ending for me, yes.
Tell us a story,
I will,
and this is scary. This is really scary.
I was in Jackson Hole, Wyoming in July. And if you've ever been to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, you realize this is kind of a western setting type town.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it would be kind of appropriate to go horseback riding.
Sure.
So on a bright sunshiny day, I was out riding, and for some strange reason, the horse bolted. My right boot slipped out of the stirrup.
Oh my!
And I slid off sideways, but I was still holding on to the saddle horn.
In mortal danger.
It was starting to get that way, but I thought maybe I could make it back up. But the more I would try to get back up in the saddle, the faster the horse would run, until finally I slid down, down, down.
About to be trampled.
Just about. And as I looked backward and could see those flashing steel hooves coming up my face, my whole life actually passed before me. Scared me to death.
Couldn't imagine it.
Oh, it was scary.
How did you get out of it then?
Well, as fate would have it, and lucky for me, that the manager of Kmart ran out and pulled the plug.
I think we got him. Jill's crying over there. Larry. Jill's in tears. Okay, Jill, we will get serious.
He doesn't get any cake for that.
You can have his cake, but he can't eat it too.
Oh, that's a different song.
That's a different song. Larry.